Hello and welcome back to City Bus Manager, and here we are with our company Steve & Co once again, and in the last episode we got some bendy buses. With a bit of a vanity project, we're running a line of buses out to the airport. I don't think they're going to be doing very much, the old Airport Express bus, but they are looking particularly nice. Like if we look in here and we find the Airport Express 1, which will be running my bendies on it, there it is. It's actually making more money than I thought. I mean, I wasn't sure how many people would actually be going in and out of the airport. There's nothing too busy in here. The buses all seem like of a decent capacity. It just made us a nice bit of money. And how are the ices doing? The ices are doing fairly well, making us lots of money too. There's one other route I want to check while we're in here, and that's the Cranbrook, and I can always struggle finding this one. Okay, yeah, that one's doing alright too. It's making us some nice money in a few days. The other thing that we looked at in the last episode was we had in here a challenge to reach 150,850 riders or passengers in a day. I am a little bit later on than when I left it in the last episode. Oh god, look at him just power sliding it in there. Crazy approach. Anyway, I was distracted. But anyway, it took me a while to get this one started from when I finished up recording the last one, and we achieved that at around 6-7 o'clock. So we must have carried the best part of 200,000 plus people in a day, which is almost double the population of Exeter, which must mean we are transporting a good few people, which is nice to know. Hopefully this means we are raking in a little bit of, or a lot of money, like a whole shed load of it. And looking in here, we can see, yes, we did make a whole heap of monies today. 443 in revenue, profit of 380. Plenty in here, which means we could probably repay some loans. Our creditors will probably like that. Now the other thing that we need to do, along with having all of this covered, is probably one fuel or this one. Because these are barely used any fuel up. We'll send them in. Oh, he's not gone out yet, I don't think. But there's one other thing that we need. We haven't actually got a garage or a lifting platform that will operate buses of this size. So my plan is to delete this wash bay. So take that. Delete it. It's gone. And we will put in a large lifting platform. There we go. Will you slot in there? Not reachable. There we go. Shazam. There we go. So our bendy buses can now come in here and we can maintain them. We've got some stuff stored up here. That's a good sign. Oh, he looks like he needs some work. Let's click him and watch in a bit. Oh yeah, he's got these issues. I had spotted him earlier. I don't know what's wrong with him. He looks to be on fire, but we will get that sorted in a moment. Their cornering is so funny with the bendies. It's all like wobbling, the tail is flapping around. Anyway, in our last episode, well, we had a bit of a celebration as it was episode number. No, it wasn't episode number. It was our 1 month special. This is our 20th episode special. We're just celebrating non-stop at the moment, aren't we? It's all about having fun. Okay, new engine for you. So, as we are celebrating 20 episodes, I have a plan. And that is, we are leaving Exeter behind for the moment. And we are coming out to a town all the way up here. We'll get there eventually. We're going a bit slow, it's a bit jumpy. But up here we have Tivy, county town of it's Mid Devon, sort of home of Mid Devon, and one of the larger towns around Exeter. So we are going to start bringing a service out here, the good old Tivy bus. We've got a little bus station in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, interesting. So the bus station, you normally come in and then exit onto this roundabout over here. So this is where I want to come, and then we want to run a few buses around here, just picking up people and have like an internal bus network. It'd be quite nice to be able to put a second depot in and have like a few buses based up here which you could then sort of shuttle backwards and forwards for repairs maybe. But that is the plan. Our celebration is we are putting in a long distance bus. We still have quite a lot of buses milling around Exeter for 11:15. We've got a few fairly full ones going too. Like this Topsham bus leaving there was very busy coming down, which is good to see. I mean, we must be doing like the best part of like 300,000 travels or passengers in a day, which is quite a few. Anyway, new bus route out to Tiverton, the old Tivy route. We'll do our own route, and this will be the Tivy. Yeah, not route T. Route Tivy. Tivyton. Why not? And we're going to start in here. Guess where? Yes, you can probably guess where. No. Tivyton. And then Cheek Street. So we'll start at Cheek Street. We will zoom in a little bit. We're going to loop around, come into Paris Street, and then come up around to New North, Prison, and then we're going to come down. Do we want to come down past St David's? No, we're just going to come running straight through this way. College, Imperial, stop at the pub once more. We can do this one, Streatham Drive, Harefield. Oh, I think that's on that road. We don't want to stop on that road, but we'll stop just up here. King Edward Studio, Subway, Westgarst Road, and the New Inn. And then I don't think anyone actually stayed. There's nothing along here. No reason for us to stop. So we'll just power straight through and stop at Stoke Cannon Mill and Lower Bridge Cottages, Post Office, and Hawthorne Cottage. Then Ruse, Shelter. Interesting, we've got to stop there. There's nothing around, but we're going to keep using it anyway. I don't know how many people actually go. We're not going to go down to Thorverton or anything. We're just going to keep pushing through. Maybe people will walk through. I don't know. But this will be the Tivy, just like straight up, up X turn, Silverton turn. Keep following the main road all the way up to Bickley, and then Bickley Bridge, East Barton, and then up here. We actually do a stop here at bus stop, Ashley Rise. We'll ignore everything up over here, and we're going to have a stop just as we come in. Another bus stop. No, we're not going to stop there. The Waller ones. Not when it curves up. Interesting that it's looping us up, but I don't really mind. That works. Howden Road. And we're just going to come. We'll do another stop here. So we come around another Howden Road and into bus station. And now I'm just going to do the return journey. Okay, so there we go. We have our route sorted. So let's now sort out the timings on this. So what are passenger numbers looking like so far? I imagine you guys could potentially have some big numbers. It takes quite a while now for this to load up. Oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Look at that. 275 to 825. That's a lot of people. We might as well have a more regular service, not every 45, every 20. We'll do every 15 and every 10. No, do just every 10. Why not? I don't really know. Okay, that requires 9 buses. It's quite a few. Which is 85 to 320. So that's a more manageable amount. Let's come and have a look at advanced settings. We're not doing this on Sunday. Sunday will be a different service. So let's do Sunday. We'll do that until 7. From 6 until 7. Why not? Then, so we start at Cheek Street, Imperial Streatham, Subway, Westcast, Stoke Cannon Mills, Post Office opposite. I'm going to add 1 minute on here, so we get a bit more time coming through there. Bickley Village, we'll do 2. We've got bus stop, Ashley Rise bus stop. Wallons. There should be bus station in here somewhere, I think. Bus station. We'll do. I forgot how many that was. But it was a few. It's like 4 minutes waiting there, and then coming back out. Bickley Village. Oh, look at that. It's a nice around 10 minutes. So an average, so a route loop is 92 minutes. So there we go. We do a few. Do we do a few more? Where do we do? Opposite post office. 2 there. Bickley Bridge. We'll do not Bickley Bridge. 2 at the village, and then 1 more over here. Okay, so that should probably means we now need 10 buses. Right, more. We'll do it 15 and 20. So that divided by 15 is 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 7 buses that are required. Which will probably mean we now need 8 or 9. So we do that one. Then we do a new timetable, which will be 7. So we do this so it goes after we finish with the rush hour ones. So we do this one at 7:20. So we do the 7 o'clock bus will leave, and then we'll have at 7:20 until we'll do it until midnight. Why not? Till 10 to midnight. There we go. Every half an hour, and that will just be for the rest of the time. Okay. Then we do a new timetable. This will be at 6. This will be 5:30. So at 5:30, that's 2 buses. So if we start at 3:30, why not? Now start at 4. It's pretty early already, and do every half an hour. So that way we have every half an hour up until rush hour. After rush hour, we'll have a few on this one. There we go. And do a new timetable, which will just be for Sunday. And this will be from 6 till 10 or till 9. Do it till 10, and it'll be just every half an hour. So we shall confirm. I think that's everything sorted. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to get back in. We never moved around the times, did we? So the Tiviton, edit timetable, advanced settings. You've got to add a couple of minutes in as we come down here. It'd be nice if these just did the same thing and added in a bit of time as and when. Okay, so that's now sorted. Cool. So we're going to need some new buses and drivers for this. I already have 2 spare DL05s, which is what I'm going to be using for this route. So if I come in, I'm pretty sure it's 2 spare DL05. So let's have a look at the end here. We've got 1 route master, 2 DL05s, and then we have a whip. Okay, and I think it was 7, so I need 8. Let's have a look in here if I can have a look at Tivton. Where's the Tivton? Tiviton. So we require 7 buses, which means we require 5 buses. That probably means we will need another 2 buses, so back up to 7. We'll see how many DL05s I can buy. We're going to be bringing them in new. I can't be bothered with sorting out everything. So can we get, how much does 7 of them cost? We can get 7. Let's bring them in. Let's be honest, we haven't got space for all these to park, but I don't really mind. It's going to take a while for them all to come while it thinks about it. Ooh, what a fetching burgundy colour they are. Well, not for much longer. They are being green. There we go. So they can all come in. Probably means I need to drop a few more bays in. I imagine everything is very full in here. Come on, you can do this. Or has it all just become a bit too much? Or is it saving? I don't know. I think it's all just becoming a bit too much. Oh, look at this. The locals must be so pissed off. Just got a queue of buses waiting to get in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop in. So we got rid of 1 wash basin, but suppose I should probably put a few more of those in. So where's it? A bus wash large. Why not? We'll just pop them in if they will fit along down over here. Will they fit in? It appears like they are too long to fit this way. Will a standard bus wash fit in? Yeah, there's no way I suppose a long one's fitting in if it's taking up that much room. So you can go there, you can go there. Happy days. We'll put a gas station in next to them. Will the petrol station fit down here? Come on. You can do it, little laptop. You can do it. Gas station. There we go. Oh, it'll just fit in. We'll pop in the 2 there. And then the rest of this will just become bays as far as the eye can see. All the way down to the end. Come on. Well, it's nowhere near enough buses, enough bays to get everyone in. But we've got a few more coming in. I wonder, are all those buses ready to be numbered up? Yes, they are. So let's pause and I will start numbering these. So these DL05s, they are just going to be the tiv.01 and so on. You know how this works. So we are just going to race through all of this. I'll be back when it's all done and we're ready to go. Okay, so we have the schedule sorted. Everything is assigned for today, and we have the new route to Tiverton going. Where is it? The Tiv. That's a lot going through, isn't it? So where is it? There we go. The Tiv. All assigned up on the DL05s. So that's all good. We do have a bit of an issue. Currently, our buses are stacking up in the on the road, probably really annoying the locals. So what I'm going to do is just send a few buses to get fueled or to get repaired, to see what needs to go on, like, and just get them off. We'll get them out their bays so a bus can come in and take their bay. If there's anything, yeah, you can get your router replaced and stuff. And then when that is all sorted, we can get them on and move on to the next bit. As a few of these buses will start going out very soon, so hopefully these buses will start coming in. What do we have here? We have a TIV and a bus without a license. Oh yeah, because I got one extra too many, didn't I? Yeah. Let's just send you to get fueled. I do know people have been saying in the comments that if I pause it and I click fuel, clean, and clean again, then they will all just queue these things up and then do them one after the other. I know I can do that. It has been mentioned a few times, and it is actually a very good trick if that is what you want to do. I unfortunately forget, and then the heat of the moment sort of kicks in. I get excited, and we just go for it. Go hell for leather, just sending everything like this. Anyway, I'm assuming that should have now most people in. Yeah, they're all in, and the first lot of buses are already heading out, so all these buses that are stuck in places should soon be back on the road, and or should be other ones back on the road and these ones going out, or these can go out from with their space in the depot. Cool bananas. So what I want to do now is I want to go ahead. We've got Exeter mostly sorted, and we're carrying on with our 20th celebration in Tiverton. So we go back up to Tivy. We need a few routes being introduced up here, get all the way into Tiverton. So we currently have our Exeter run coming in here, and it's just going to the bus station and then back out again. But there is a lot of Tiverton not being covered. So let's just start popping in a few routes and seeing where we go from there. So this will be the TIV 1, and not TIV exclamation. TIV! No, it's TIV 1. We'll give it a nice bright colour so I can see what's going on. Start at the bus station, and then we will just start popping a route that comes out this way towards Palmerston Park. If you live in Palmerston Park, I'm sorry, but this area is an absolute dump. I hated it when I had to go there. Not that I ever drove buses there, but I did other stuff when I had to come up this way. It's unfortunately a bit of a rough, deprived area. You could do with some work. Anyway, we're coming in a bit of a loop around the east side of the river past the fire station up to Lower Cotty Fields. We're going to come back down up around this way, so we're going to do Broom Hill, and we'll come out. We will do a little loop up through this housing estate over here. Oh, I don't want to go that way in there. Pop him in there. Nice. And do one on the exit. I'd rather just do a loop. Like, if I can get this. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. Now does it do there? No, still got that issue. One more go, we'll do it. There we go. Maybe there's a no-through road up there, I think. Maybe there's a little dink in the centre there which I hadn't seen. I think that is what was blocking us from getting our routes through. That was very tricky, very sneaky. But there we go. Got a little loop over here, and then going to come all the way back in along this way. Oh, it starts at Howden Road. That's not where I wanted to start. Howden Road, Howden Road. Bus station. So if we remove this one, delete, and then at the bus station we'll stop at that Howden Road. There we go, I think that works. And then if we come back down to this one and into the bus station again, happy days. So this is the TIV one. Let's have a look how many people are going to be using this service. I will just jump through until it loads, it will take quite a while. Okay, so there's barely no one using this route at all, but we'll run it anyway. We only need the one bus, so go have a look at advanced settings. How long is this route taking us? 17 minutes. So do every 30 minutes, every 20 at rush hour. I'm going to do the first one for 50. We'll do the last one at 10:10. And we'll do that Monday to Saturday, and then on the Sunday we'll just do 6 to 8. Should we do 6 to 8? Yeah, 6 to 8, and we'll do it every 30 minutes. Easy peasy. Confirm. Pause that one. And I'm going to add another new route in. This will be creating my own route again. This will be the TIV number 2. TIV 2. Again, I want a nice vibrant colour for this one, so we go for blue. And we'll start at the bus station. I've got the bus station this time. We'll just come up this way. So an interesting fact about Tiverton, in here is Heathcote's. It's a textile mill, and it looks really run down from the outside. Like it's an abandoned, it looks like an abandoned mill. It looks like it hasn't been used in decades. It's like trees growing out of it, grass. Like I know everyone knew it was still an operating mill, but we never thought much of this place. Now you know, was it last year or the year before when they had that Mars rover that got lowered onto the planet, and they had that really cool footage of it being deployed. Like it had the parachute and then like the retro rockets, and it lowered it down. The parachute came from here. This is where they make space parachutes. A crazy high-tech thing, and we were all very excited because we were like, well, we had no idea. We had just assumed this place was just a dying mill. Anyway, carrying on with our route past the local landmark, we'll come up to the district hospital, we'll do X Valley Leisure Centre, Tiverton Petrock College. We're going to come up and come through over here. How do I want to do this? Yeah, we'll come along Oakfields, Rooks Way. Then trying to work out if there's a way I can get through into here maybe, but doesn't look like it, so we're just going to have to keep following round. Yeah, I think this is all like footpaths and stuff through here. It's a bit strange at times. We'll do Priory Road, and then we're going to come across home base, turn around in here at the business park, come back to home base, Beach Road, and then yeah, just gonna come back along here, why not? Sycamore Road, Belmont Road. We're going to come down. It's the road that I'm thinking of. The road we're going to be using now. Castle Street. That one, Castle Street. I'm getting myself lost. Where are we? I should know this area, having lived here for a while. Oh, this is what was confusing me. When I zoom out, it looks like the bottom of this road is blocked off and that's a footpath. I was like, no, you definitely can drive down here. I have driven down here quite a few times. Anyway, down we come Chapel Street. Then over by the Tesco's. I mean, that's not, both of these roads aren't Chapel Street. That's Chapel Street, that's Barrington Street, and this is Gold Street, I believe, here. I think we're going to just come around from there back into the bus station. Let's see how the TIV 2 is looking. Okay, this is going to be a slightly busy route. We've got 50 to 125. Let's have a look at the advanced settings again. So we'll do Monday to Saturday, and this has an 18-minute loop. So we'll do 20 and 30 minutes again. We'll do the first bus at 5 to 5 in the morning. We better pause this. Second one, 5 to 5. And I'll do the last one at 10:25. We're going later, it's the busiest service I can do. And we'll do a Sunday service. I suppose we still might as well do it every half an hour. But we'll do, again, 6 till 8 and just leave it at 6 to 8. We'll probably confuse an awful lot of people in Tiverton by having a different different sort of departure times on a Sunday, not having it under 5, but just shifting everything by 5 minutes for basically no apparent reason. Anyway, let's do another route. New route, own bus route, and this will be the TIV 3. You can probably guess how this is all working. Do this one as a nice orange route. And this one, and we're going to take this route out. But we're going to start at the bus station, obviously. We're going to come out towards Chapel Street. Then, this is what I want to do. We'll join Chapel Street, come along to Hare and Hounds, Courtney Road, and we'll just come down this way, Lime Close, Lime Road, and then around to Blundell's Avenue, Blundell School. Now this is a really cool private school. Like, it's a really fancy school. Like, all of this is like the school, and then like this is all like the school fields out around here. It sort of looks a bit like Hogwarts in this section here, which I quite like. Then we're going to come back in through here, and then which way do I want to go? Am I looking at doing anything else on this route? Why not? We might just as well come. Do we do the whole way around the outside? Yeah, we're going to go the whole way around the outside through Top of Tidcombe Lane, Alderton Way, Spurway Road, Withy Close, and then we go Canal Hill. And I will actually just do a little cut back in over here. So we'll go to the Oval, and then we'll do a quick stop over here at Lazenby Road, and then just a stop over here, Harrowby Close, and then back round to bus station. Now I want to go back round to bus station. No, we'll take the last bus station off, and from here we'll just go up to Church, to Tesco Superstores, and now back over here. Let's see how this service stacks up. Okay, so it's another fairly busy one. We've got 65 and 50 people again. Let's go into our advanced settings. Okay, it's a 17-minute loop. These bus routes all seem very surprisingly quick for me to get around Tiverton. We'll do the 20 and 30 minutes again, because that should just about fit in. And we'll do our first service at 4:45 and last one at 10:15. Okay. and then we'll do a Sunday timetable, which will just be that, but on a half-hour circuit. And we'll start at 6 and go to 8. Confirm. Okay. Do I need another bus route in here? No, I think between these 3 loops, we have most of Tiverton now covered off. I will do a service that comes out that way in a bit, but that is probably for a future episode at this point. Okay, what we need now are some buses. So each of these routes just only need 1 bus, they are saying, at least that's what I designed them for. But because they're coming from Exeter driving out there, it probably means that I can't use the same bus with 2 different drivers. So I'm going to need 2 buses for each route. We're not buying second hand, we're buying new. Need some money. We did get a lot of money earlier because we had a few of these achievements achieved, like that 150,800, whatever it is. So I've got no loans, I've repaid all of that. We were looking good. I'm going to take this loan here for 170. So a 930 euros a day repayment, which is nice and not too much. So let's get some new buses. We're going to go for the 7900S. I'm still assuming the S just stands for smaller than the big ones, or the super cool looking one, because I do like how this one looks. So I'm going to buy 6 of these. That should hopefully be enough, and they are looking really cool. I'm going to give these a slightly different livery to the other ones, maybe something pink, just to differentiate them from being a Tiverton, not an Exeter bus. So I'll quickly sort that out. Okay, so here's what I've gone for. It's absolutely bonkers, I know, but this is a celebration episode. We're going mad. I've used Mr Blobby as inspiration, hence the pink and yellow spots. For those of you who don't know who Mr Blobby is, look it up. I don't know why it's a thing. It was in the 90s and we all loved it. We all went crazy for it. We lapped up a bit of Blobby. Madness it was. And then I put 2 rubber ducks on because why not? I didn't realise that we had rubber duck stamps. So they look quite cool. I like the pink. It's nice and bright, it's vibrant. I've got like the number plates on, although I think I've had a bit of my number plate bitten off the end here. Oh well, we'll leave it at that. And there we go. Only got 1 duck this side, but I'm quite pleased with how that all looks, and just a few random splodges of yellow, pink and yellow. So I'll apply it and we'll get these buses delivered. And here they come. How could you miss these when they're coming towards you? If I just try and rotate a bit. So as he drives in, we can get a good look at him. Look at that one. Can't get a good look at it this time, it's a bit too dark, but he is very bright and looking cool. Anyway, pause that for a moment, because we've got all of the routes to get assigned, so we get these buses numbered, drivers organised, and then go from there. Where are all of our pink buses? Ah, they're EXs. That is very, very confusing. Why not? We'll call these ones. We've already got a TIV. We'll call this a TV 01. I'm just going to do all of them will basically have be the same, so we could just keep swapping these between all 3 of those routes. TV02. Well, you know how this works. Same with when I did it last time. I'll just cut through it and be back when it's all done. Okay, that has all of them assigned. So now I have to let these buses come in, and then they'll probably be heading straight back out again to go have some fun in Tiverton. So there we go. That's all coming along nicely. Few more routes, a lot of drivers still milling around in here. This is all very busy. Have a look, see if there's anywhere in here to get some more lockers in. Oh, I can do down this side, I believe. Because as I was hiring staff, turned out I needed to get some more lockers by the end. I had just enough to get the drivers that I needed. But as I'm sure in the future we're going to be putting more routes in, it means just need to get a few more lockers in right now. So we can put that quick run of lockers in. We've got all the room down here. So we will start popping them in along here. I'm going to have to pause it for this. Otherwise it starts struggling. There we go. Okay, lockers galore. Which locker can't be reached? They can all be reached, can't they? There's one here who seems to think he can't be reached. Oh, I think it's you. Why did you suddenly decide that you want to go in backwards? You crazy locker. Anyway, there we go. I'm sure very soon I'm going to need to put in another staff room and probably another round of toilets and stuff. When that does happen, I'll probably just chuck it in over here and have it down the end or tucked over the back here where the petrol pumps are and stuff. But there we go. It's all coming together. We've got a few nice new buses. We've got this room filled out. So I'm quite pleased with how that one looks. It's a nice little bay there. Anyway, off it comes. Oh, a big collision over here. And again, another big collision. Anyway, I think this is probably where we're going to leave this episode. We have some nice shiny new buses. We have some nice new routes. And we have gone home. Well, I have gone home. I have my route home. I said home far too many times there. I don't know why. But there we go. We've got my hometown filled up nicely. I've got a few more routes I want to chuck in around here. But we'll do those a bit later on. And well, maybe the next episode. Or maybe the next episode we'll start another route out and do a few more long ones. I've been enjoying doing these long routes coming out. Not that these buses are being used very much, but I suppose it's only 5:30 in the morning. I wonder if this bus will be busier when he leaves. Is he running late? No, he's on time. He's got 4 people. You would have thought that half past 5. No, maybe it's still a bit early for people going into work. So he's picked up another person. Or zoomed 5. Oh, here we go. That bus was very full coming out. Let's pause this. I can't control what's going on while things are moving. It's getting a bit much. Now it's getting a bit busy. Where's that red bus? Oh, he's just left Stoke Cannon. So he's going to be pretty full coming out this way. I don't know why so many people in the morning go out to Tiverton. But there he is. Very full. Look at him all there. Busy. That's a Tiv number 3 on the Tiviton. We've got Marsha driving it. Timetable shelters. I've got a few stops coming in there. And he'll be next door 6:30 off from Exeter. Happy days. It's busying up in our centre as everyone's coming in and going out, just milling around in that central spot. See if I can just doing that, get rid of everything. I'm going to pause things again. What I'm going to do is upgrade some of these bus shelters here so that can get upgraded. Upgrade. And you've reached highest level. That's already gone to highest level. I'll do the ones down here too because these are normally pretty busy. Busy. Yeah, there's not that many to go this way, but we'll upgrade you. And then over here by the train station. I know that's probably an unnecessary one, but it's by a train station. It should look nice. And the one other one that I think should look nice is over here at the airport. So we will upgrade this with covered seating, and then we'll upgrade it with a digital display that will make people very happy to come in at the airport. And we'll do the same at the park and ride over here. There we go. I don't think too many other stops are that busy. We've got some busy buses coming around. Actually very busy for 5:30 in the morning. God, the queues are already very busy. Maybe we'll have to up that service at some point. What I was going to do was see if I could find another Tiviton. We would watch it as it went out to out and back to Tiverton, and I would do my outro over it. So I'm struggling to get myself into the right place over Cheek Street. Yeah, it's taking quite a while to get moving around. Like, the game is getting a bit jumpy and a bit sluggish. It's putting a bit too much work on my laptop. It's an incredibly intense game for it, considering it's quite a simple sort of graphics appearance one. Anyway, it's worked. We found a bus. We have a Tiviton here going out. It's quite full. I mean, it was very full. It was like 110 people or more leaving the city centre. We are now zooming on out towards Tiverton. Gone through Stoke Cannon. We're getting a more sensible number of people on here, although most people getting off seem to be very unhappy with it. Coming through Bickley, at the moment this place is very flooded. It doesn't look quite like that. I mean, actually this road is closed. It's so flooded. Oh, we've got another one catching up with us behind us, although he's quite empty. Anyway, as we leave back towards Tiverton, we are nearly done. Once we're back in Exeter, the episode ends. So, all I've got to say is, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's a bit of a longer one, but it was quite nice getting the route out home. I'll see you again in the next episode when we have more fun and games planned. And hopefully that we can keep it working. Like, it's getting a bit sluggish now. Anyway, I am signing off now. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Ciao for now.